So apparently I have gravitonium inside me because every time I sit down, I pull Mom closer and closer to me. Come join us, guys. Welcome back. We're going to be watching more Agent Carter today on Disney Plus. We are on episode 4 of season 1. We need to have cool hats. We need to have like fashionable hats.
Ties.
Yeah. And know what was hilarious too? When we were setting up, Kim's like, yeah, we need guns. Guns. I'm like, ooh, where's this conversation going? This is strange.
We need play guns.
Yeah.
We asked Mom if she had any play guns around the house now.
No.
On the channel.
I don't play with guns.
Well, that's good. I'm glad you don't play
No.
with boom, 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 boom,
Any
boom.
guns.
You're going to be like, well, Mom doesn't watch Attack on Titan, but we were making fun of some of the Titans because they do like the gun motion or whatever. But we used to have a cork gun on the channel a long time ago. I have no clue what happened to it. Sometimes I give things away on the channel. I didn't give that away though. And that, I probably gave it away to my nephews or something. I don't remember.
Maybe one of the kids played with it.
But it was so funny because it was like a little, not a rifle, but it was just a long nozzled gun, and it had a cork that was tied at the end of it, and you would hit it, and it would make the funniest, most comical noise, and it would make a pop like that cartoon. I can't even do the pop, but it was hilarious, and I don't know where that went. So that would have been really good to have on the channel. We'd have fun.
You still might find it.
Yeah, somewhere. Maybe it's here somewhere. I mean, you have big basement too, so it could be lost in there somewhere. You should check that out.
That's right.
So, going to Carter now. What do you think? Like, Agent Carter, she's going through a lot. We know how strong of a person she is. And here she took the fall. I mean, J.A.R.V.I.S was taken in for questioning.
Mm-hmm. Yes, he was.
And we found out about him being dishonored and all that. And the cops were threatening him. Or the agents were threatening him. And they said something about, like, we don't have your file or your complaint.
They were blackmailing him,
Yes.
Yeah, they didn't have his stolen report, his car report.
That's right, and they really did.
Mm-hmm. They were trying to get him to talk.
That's right.
And, Dooley was just like, they lost it. It's misfiled. And he's showing Carter, and it was perfect for Carter just to gobble it up and say, I found it.
Yeah, and that really was bad for her. I mean, that was great.
It was terrible, but for the overall mission that she has for Stark, she had to do that, and she had to help.
She was willing to take that fall,
J.A.R.V.I.S,
and that was a lot because she got yelled at. She was embarrassed in front of everyone.
Definitely,
and that just makes her, even in a worse state because she's a female. She's a phenomenal agent, but they won't give her the credit that she is due.
Not.
Yeah,
and now it even makes her, more discredited.
Yeah, because even her, like, finding the clues and figuring out, like, the stolen evidence in that boat. And J.A.R.V.I.S even said, you're going to be taken down, like, and Stark, too, because that's what they want to do. So you have to have someone else get the credit for it. And that just sucks. Like, she does all this hard work, and she can't get
she just has to
any
take a
notice
big
for it
gulp
at all.
and say, okay, we got to, give it to Sousa at the very least,
Oh, yeah.
But Krasinski said, no, look what we found. We'll get promotions out of this.
Yeah.
And I feel bad that, something happened to him. He died, but, he was kind of jerky in that way.
He was a crude man.
It doesn't make it right that he died. We felt bad. I was shocked to see that he died there, and it shows, everyone really, truly cared for him. I mean, not that you would be like, he was a jerk anyways, but, everyone really took it hard because they lost one of their own.
Right, even the phone operators.
Yeah, everyone was affected by it.
Yeah, he was a charismatic guy, but when he wanted to give it to you, he knew how to give it to you,
Yeah, I know, he still was a jerk, he wasn't really nice. He was very shallow and everything. And, Peggy, I keep saying Carter, but Peggy, she made a friend with Angie now because she was very, kind of pushing her away. She wanted to stay distant because of what happened to her in the past. She doesn't want to get anyone else killed. I mean, hurt is one thing. You don't want to hurt anyone, but holy crap, like her last roommate got killed.
Her line of work, anyone she's close to could die, and does die.
Terrible.
How funny was it that when she was in her apartment and that guy's climbing up the wall.
I know. We thought it was that Leviathan guy, and it wasn't. It was just a random guy trying to
get to Molly's apartment or something. Got kicked out. Like holy crap! Yeah, it's not good.
He's like, "Can you help me?"
Because Peggy even had a gun on him, right? And he was like, "I'm sorry, I'm just trying to get to this lady's house or lady's apartment."
He's trying to be polite and say, "Can I go through your?" Nope. Close the door.
I know, with a gun on him, I'd be like, "Oh, I would probably just like let go and fall, like so freaked out."
And Molly got evicted the next morning.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah,
the
so
landlady
it shows
is
you
very strict
because even though she made those rules clear in the beginning, she definitely follows through with them. And like, yep, these are the results. You're gonna get punished. You're gonna get kicked out. And that was major. Like that's crazy. I feel like that's going to happen though, like we talked about last time. I think that Peggy is going to, like Jarvis is going to have to go up there to tell her something, and then she's going to get in trouble for it.
Yeah, but she's so good.
Does the landlady, though, follow those rules? Maybe?
Oh, you never know.
No.
Can you imagine?
No, that's right. I'm wondering.
Well, who knows, too, and I'm just putting that out there, too, because I know it's a different time, and people are more private, but, you know, she could also, you know, have a girlfriend or something, and maybe because of that, she doesn't really care about anyone else because she can get her own have her own relationship. I doubt it though, because you know, it just seems she's so strict and following these like
she wants to be very proper and
but sometimes they
snooty.
Sometimes they have hidden reasons, so who knows? You know.
Yeah, so I'm thinking there's going to be some kind of twist with her that we might see later. That's
so.
a good idea, Mom, that she might have something. All right, shall we?
Yes.
104.
$1 bills? You ever even seen these?
I can assure you that is legal tender, and far easier to transport than 50,000 singles.
Mr. Mink does not smuggle goods into this country for free, Mr. Jarvis.
Now, the inherent value of any commodity or service should really have no effect.
50 was for the delivery. The extra 100's for us to keep our trap shut.
Who's in there?
Oh, heels, ow.
Extortion.
It's not extortion.
Extortion.
Your manners never cease to disappoint.
Oh, I do that.
Look, it's instant.
My favorite foreigners. And I like greedy.
Oh, nice. Okay, good throw.
I'll explain everything.
Stop the car. You've seen that sedan parked with the fire hydrant? That is Agent Henry.
My lease on property. Dummy
that.
corporation.
So perhaps turning up unexpectedly was not your best plan.
So where can I hide?
Uh-oh.
Boy.
Not at her place.
No.
Griffith. How's Miriam?
Oh my God.
Don't worry, I'll never reveal that Howard Stark's dead body is lying rotting in the bottom of a dumbwaiter shaft.
Miss Carr.
Oh.
I was just doing my laundry.
So nosy.
Allow me to show you to your room.
Oh, boy.
We'll walk together.
Wow, yeah, that place is not fun to be in.
What the lab rats say about your magic typewriter?
They're claiming it sends signals back and forth. To where we don't know yet.
Maybe it's time we send a message to our enemies.
I'd let Garen give me a hickey if he'd get me to the bottom of this.
Oh my goodness.
Until I get back, you're in charge.
Good luck, Chief.
He's like, okay, then you can go.
And I have caught women sneaking men inside this sacred.
Oh, I hope he got out and went somewhere.
At once, and that leaves me to defend young women from compulsion.
Understood.
Your laundry.
He's gone. Nice.
Good night, Miss Fry.
I'm still here.
Where is he?
Jesus.
He's already in her room. Oh, he's with another girl.
Oh my God.
You just woke me.
Not to worry.
Oh, he's quick.
Cousin Peggy.
Look at the lipstick
The
on
rain.
the
I think your cousin looks just like
all over.
Hey, lucky that he did that though, right?
Yeah, perfect.
Otherwise she would have been caught.
Couple of Bloody Marys.
There's no room service, Howard. I'm getting dressed and going to work.
J.A.R.V.I.S. doesn't have one of these.
Exploding pen.
A camera pen.
You don't have to get changed with the door closed. I thought we were friends.
God, he's such a player.
I tell you. Whoa.
And who knows what the most important part of Agent Ray Walter Krasinski's name was?
Walter?
No. Agent. Because we're not going home until we start cracking heads. And if you get tired, remember how important your names are? Agents? Hey, Sousa, you know, now that Krasinski's dead, that makes you our biggest yo-yo. Marge, start taking the lunch orders.
Marge.
How goes the research on the Stark inventions?
Oh crap!
God.
Green fire, that's not good.
It's been a bit of a challenge. It melted the glasses right off of my face.
Oh jeez.
Most likely both.
Blue fire now. What chemicals are you using?
He can't hear that.
Gotcha.
They saw
Afternoon,
something.
fellas. Either of you hear the commotion down by the wharf the other night?
Depends. You got a nickel?
Nickel for
Keep
you.
your money.
Whoa!
Oh, my
Oh, look at him. Good job.
Oh, God.
Well, I win this again, I guess.
He doesn't care.
He brought a girl and 5 guys, 6 or 7 guys.
Holy
Oh,
crap!
my gosh.
No one crosses me.
Oh, my gosh.
He's taking his time with him. Holy
Oh,
crap.
look at- Oh, my God.
Wow.
Where are you now?
Crap.
Yes, my goodness.
Well, you know what? They'll keep the secret at least, right? Because
Yes,
we're all in
yes,
trouble.
yes.
You may have seen something at the wharf before we arrived. The only thing that man has seen is the bottom of a bottle. Great job.
Oh,
Yeah, he's great, huh? Who knows? Maybe he was getting information from the other ladies.
Peggy!
Hey, bring me back some ham, would you? Preferably roasted, and some bread, and potatoes mashed. You know what I like, surprise me.
oh, boy, that's right.
I walk into this diner, and everybody starts clapping. And then I realize, oh, you're clapping for me.
Clapping because I make them feel guilty. And they want to feel good.
No one clapped when I came home. One guy was sleeping with my wife. Another took my job at the mill.
Think about it. If he didn't see something, he'd say so. He saw something.
He's right.
Yeah,
Don't you
right.
go in there. Keep Susa on it.
My mom has a special
Okay.
chicken pocket. Gloria's got a compartment in her pocketbook that can fit a cup of gravy.
Oh, would you look at that? Why is your moustache so sad?
I need you to steal one of them back.
Why?
So I created the Blitzkrieg button. You press the button, and you get an instant citywide blackout.
So essentially it's a glorified light switch. Nothing's ever easy. How do I defuse it?
Well, that's the whole reason I'm here. I'm the only one that can turn it off.
I thought you were here because of a camera pen.
It's on to you now.
Oh, jeez.
Don't mind me.
Yeah, jerk.
Just here for the dinner show.
God, he's just.
Don't you have enough to do?
Oh, my.
You tell us what you saw at the boatyard. This is all yours.
There was a guy who does all fancy. He was with a woman.
Is he really gonna give him that? Yeah. Goes to the booze right away.
Did work. It was the right guy, though. Right witness.
They're
Dude, his
measuring
neck.
me for my
Oh.
new necktie. May I offer you some water?
Ew.
My goodness.
You tell me what happened in the Battle of Finell. I'll help you escape.
Help you escape.
Yes.
Does it a lot.
Why does he do that?
If I was to accidentally activate it, no one would get hurt.
Just bring the device back.
See, that she's using that. He's not telling her everything.
That's right.
Swinging on the rope, gagging. Horrible way to go.
25
See, they don't
minutes.
realize that nobody gets the satisfaction of watching you hang. There was no Battle of Finell.
Breathman?
You're gonna kill
Is
him
it-
too?
No, it was a different
Our time.
pill, but right.
I thought they were all.
Hey, Susan, where'd you get that lead? Russia? Italy? My femur, actually.
Do I hear something? Oh, I thought it
It was
was
just
her.
Right there,
She
she has to
gonna
do
open
it.
it?
Just a single switch on it, right?
Only he can do it, though. He said, right?
Yes.
Don't do it there. Howard said you need him to do it. He lied. It's something else.
Mm-hmm.
Blood.
Okay, so she took the vial out and gonna give him.
Hi.
Oh,
Hi.
oh.
We'll never know the thrill of learning whether or not Agent J.A.R.V.I.S was in the mood for a club sandwich.
What did you hold it on
You're
to?
trying to hide something, Peggy. You're a woman. No man will ever consider you an equal.
Didn't even question, why did you come in this room and why are you hiding?
Mm-hmm. I thought he was gonna say something about a bag.
You get it? You know how dangerous that could be?
What's in the vial, Howard?
Isn't it?
Tell me.
Super soldier juice.
Is it?
Steve Rogers' blood.
Yeah, I was gonna
Oh,
say.
yeah.
Oh, wow.
I have some flowers for Peggy. May I deliver them to her?
Oh, God, it's this
Oh,
evil
boy.
guy doing evil deeds. Just
right,
do
right,
that.
Your name?
You just gave him his room number now.
Can't say I'm surprised.
I climb up the wall now.
You lied to me. I trusted you, Howard.
I know. The only way to break through that ceiling sometimes is to lie. So that's my natural instinct, to lie. I shouldn't have lied to you. 11 vials went to the government, 1 vial went to me. If they know they have mine, they'll never give it back, even if you clear my name.
That still doesn't mean you deserve to have Steve's blood.
But he can still save millions of people.
And how many millions of dollars are you set to make? When I'm back, you'll be gone.
Where to? I'll get caught.
You're the genius. You figure it out.
But no one heard them yelling.
Yeah, right. Naturally.
Are you looking for Peggy?
Oh no, watch out. Do something.
She's so innocent.
Oh my God!
Don't. Oh, because she's so innocent. I want that?
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Did you know?
I truly regret the way this matter was handled.
I'll take that as a yes. Don't ever play poker. You rub your ear when you lie.
Is that him?
Probably is.
But this stings. Hey.
Stan.
Oh my God.
That's so awesome.
Stan.
No, he's going to figure it out.
So how's your Nazi colonel?
About this time, he should be 2 inches taller.
Did you find out about Finna?
I know, is she bad? I mean, she killed
right?
that guy, no problem.
Oh my God, she put him in it.
Maybe she's just crazy. Oh no.
Oh boy.
Yeah, what's her story, huh?
Is she there for Peggy
the
too?
wallpaper back. Ooh, it's a SSR symbol. Well, that was already on the paper. Never mind. Never mind. Darn typewriters, limitations.
They're so advanced now.
It can do like emojis next. Angry. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
So, did we see something on the paper, or was just typing? We didn't actually read
We
the
didn't
word,
see
right?
anything
I got
yet.
distracted by the logo.
We just saw the logo.
I was
Who
like,
is Dottie? Like,
Oh,
who is
yeah,
she?
who is
Was
she?
she paid to be, watching over Peggy?
You know,
I
that
wonder
was
about
my
that.
first
That.
thought, but now I'm like, well, I know she has no choice, I guess, but to hide the body in her apartment, but she acts very, I mean, maybe she's great undercover, but she's very like, oh, I'm so happy.
Yeah,
and then like,
she's
ooh, look
undercover.
at myself with this cool gun. Is that an automatic? Like, if you were a double agent or whatever, if you saw a gun pointed at you, I don't think you'd be like, is that an automatic? Or
She's probably so confident that she's going to
Maybe.
blindside him with a question like that to,
Throw him off.
to throw him off and just
Like that,
overtake him.
just the way
She's
she said
amazing.
it.
I mean, she was climbing the walls to get him, and
Oh,
she
yes.
killed
Yeah,
him
she
with
bounced
her
off the
thighs.
walls like doing the Matrix or something. But yeah, I don't know. But then she's like looking at herself in the mirror with the gun too. So I think I'm assuming that, I don't know how she's related, if she even is to Peggy in this whole scenario, or if she just happens to have a very strange backstory where she just happened to end up here as well, and just like, I don't know. I feel like
I
there must
don't
be
know.
more there
She
for
might
us.
be with Brannis and that and the Leviathan guy. She might be just another one of those people trying to
Maybe.
get to
Definitely want to know
the
more.
Stark, weapons.
Yeah. So, Mom, do you think that Dottie is a good person? Do you think she's there for Peggy, or do you think that she might be a bad guy?
I think she might be watching out for Peggy.
Mm-hmm.
I think so.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think she's there for Peggy, but I don't think I think she wants the weapons.
Yeah.
I think she's
Maybe,
there for
yeah.
her to watch her to see
Okay.
what her moves are.
So not really for Peggy, just
Yeah.
for her own thing.
Right.
Again, we have no idea,
No
but
idea.
I'm kind of
No clue.
thinking
It's too
that too,
coincidental.
that, she's not there for, like, I know what you're saying, like,
Yeah,
she's there
yeah.
literally because she knows Peggy's there or something. I feel like that could be a possibility because, why would this other woman who is excellent in fighting and, like, it goes
She's
right
too
for the gun
phenomenal
really
to
too
be
quick.
coincidental.
I mean, I'm nervous. I think Dottie is bad news, and she has her own
Watch out,
intentions that
yeah.
are against Peggy.
That's
so
true.
we'll see. But that was a big surprise.
Wow, yeah, that was definitely a big
Is.
surprise.
Now,
Yeah.
is this what is his name, Munich? The guy that died, is he in Peggy's apartment or her apartment or Daddy's apartment? He's
It
under
must be in
Peggy's.
her apartment.
He was aiming for Peggy's apartment.
He was aiming for Peggy's, but did she put his body in Peggy's apartment?
No, because we saw that was Dottie's apartment because we saw her in the mirror,
and then we saw her immediately,
and then they were showing the zoomed out thing with him under the table.
Okay, and I know Peggy was doing something with the painting to put the the vial into the wall, but I didn't know if it was right after we just saw him under something dead. So I didn't know who it was that was up against, looking at a wall, doing something. So, so she has him in there. That's pretty gross.
I mean, like it's creepy, but I know she has to hide the body somewhere, so she has to do it in her own place.
It'll be winding in the dumbwaiter pretty soon.
Oh, that's right.
Here's your laundry.
She gives me I know it's a different universe, but like a DC Harley Quinn kind of vibe. Dottie does, and then she's kind of enjoying what just occurred, and you have a dead body in your place, and it's just under a table or whatever, and she's idolizing or looking at herself, admiring
herself. That tells me she's done this before.
Yeah, with the gun, looking at herself, like it's cool or something. And I was like, that's kind of weird. Yeah, I don't know. So that's not good. But that was smart of Peggy because she has to make noise breaking into the wall, blaring the music, to put that device in there.
Right, and that guy, I think his name is Mink. He was going in there to get it, and I think she was just going to kill him, so now she can come and get it. She can go and get it.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, probably. And I mean, that Mink guy was bad news. He didn't care. He was very odd as well.
Right?
He just killed people. You can't do it, so you're just nothing to me, and I'm just going to do it myself. And going up, I was laughing when he first went into the hotel, and he's like, I love her. I need to go see her. And it was smart, because then he got her number right away, her actual apartment number. And it kind of made me think, too. I mean, I didn't expect him to die right there. I thought he was going to be a bigger character in this. I kind of laughed. I'm like, oh, that was easy. He just died. But, for that lady in charge of the hotel, how nosy she is and how controlling she is. But that's what she does. That's her business or whatever. But, I was hoping that there would be something where she would get really suspicious and see him again in another episode or something and be like, hey, and realize that he was a bad guy. And then I was kind of like, okay, well, maybe not, because she automatically judges that she's the ultimate protector of these ladies to keep their virtue or whatever. That, I was hoping that she would see oh, well, maybe guys coming up here, although that wouldn't happen. You wouldn't have a guy trying to assassinate a woman. That's a rare thing because she thinks Peggy works for the telephone company. So but I was hoping that she would be oh, well, it's not always just one way that they're trying to sleep with other guys. Although I get it's very strict and you want to live your life too.
Yeah, I'm surprised that the landlady even put Peggy's number down, her room number down. I'm surprised at that. Just say Peggy, put her, Peggy Carter and put it on the flower. And
it should be that way, but it just shows how, shallow she is with thinking. And I think she just thinks because she judges people exactly how they are. And when she was telling that story about, oh, I know it was someone dressed up as a lady, which I kind of assume people would try that to be desperate to pick people up. Yeah. But I'm like, what happens if it's not that case and someone looks more masculine and you're, I just feel like she's very shallow. You have to be a certain way. She wants very you to have a certain attire. Well, look how late it is. Oh, I don't think you're actually however she said it with, I don't think, you're not acting like you work at the phone company. It's a woman of the night or something. And so she's, she
making accusations about people as well.
Yeah, she doesn't really
know them.
Think beyond what's in front of her. She already has a judgment kind of thing, so she just keeps it very, very organized and straightforward.
Oh yeah, and she just wants to catch you. She wants to catch you, doing something wrong.
So maybe she'll learn not to put numbers on notes.
And lately, with Howard upstairs, I mean, the noise he's making in various rooms. I mean, I'm surprised she hasn't caught him, but he
gets around very easy.
She can't catch everybody, so it's not true,
Yeah, and I like how the women are all close friends in a way where they all have stories. And I was going to say that, with Peggy sneaking someone in, you never know because the rules are so strict if someone's just going to be a suck up or going to be like angry because I can't have that, screw you kind of thing. But then I was laughing because I'm like, well, he's sleeping with everyone on that floor, so everyone's going to not want to get in trouble. So either way, you can trust that,
That's right.
But yeah, he's always been a player.
Boy, I guess so.
He is, and he does feel bad for lying to Peggy.
Yeah.
He does. And we all know he has his reasons. We know he's not a bad guy. I can understand why he lied about the device, because if he told her outright it was his blood, if it was Steve Rogers' blood, she would have been just like this, but wouldn't do anything. I don't think she would take it back. I don't know. I don't think she would have helped him.
No.
So that was good. And, I get nervous about her like defying orders, but again, she has to, because even in the SSR she has to do her own thing because no one respects her at all.
You're absolutely right with
her going against Howard too and being like, okay, it's just a switch, and seeing J.A.R.V.I.S like touching his ear because he's nervous, so she knows he's also holding back and lying about it, that she used her own instincts to open that ball, and luckily she did that because now she truly sees what's going on. Because if she gave it to Howard, only I can deactivate it, I think he still wouldn't have shown her what was in that ball.
He would have kept that secret, and so would have J.A.R.V.I.S.
That's right.
Yeah, done his own thing to act like she couldn't see it, and then get the vial out later, and she'll never know.
Yeah, and that must have been the secret right from the start. When we saw in the first episode at the end, or second episode at the end, where J.A.R.V.I.S said, yes, you picked the perfect person. And she'll never know, what we're really trying to do. So that must have been it.
That's right.
Yeah. And that's a major thing. And I can get that because Steve Rogers, I mean, first of all, as a super soldier, he was a really good choice. And he really is compassionate and selfless. And not just that, like that is different, him being a super soldier, but the fact that he has this blood now, like he can't get drunk, which kind of sucks, because his body just heals so quickly. He's super strong. He heals faster than normal people anyways. He can, do extraordinary things physically more than anyone else, like jumping and anything else, like swimming or whatever. But, if that blood could also be used for, to treat health, to, cure cancer, stuff like that.
Even I mean, right down to the common cold. I mean, I don't blame Stark for doing that to try to accomplish that. But Peggy said, "There's always a dollar."
I know, and that's the thing, because I think he does have good intentions there. But yeah, like it's about the money too, and that's he got rich somehow. Like he got, he started up his own.
And he is brilliant. I mean, he's a genius. But he always has the money, that's what makes him so powerful. He always thinks of the money too.
Yeah, I like seeing that side of Peggy. We know she's so tough, especially in heels. When she's fighting people.
Oh yeah, those three guys.
Yeah, but to see her emotions come through like that, because she is emotional anyways, but she's very professional. But you can see it in her eyes, and here she really did get emotional because Steve was very close to her, and they really think he's dead at this point. They don't know he's frozen in the ice.
That's right.
So this whole series, she's always going to believe that he died.
Yeah.
Which is
and
sad.
it was interesting to see J.A.R.V.I.'s take on the lie too, where he's like, I'm so tired of apologizing for you to Stark.
That's true,
and he just walked away. He's upset at the moment at Stark.
Yeah, and we have to also say that Stan Lee, we saw Stan Lee.
That's right.
That was
Getting
a
shoot shine with Stark.
Yeah, that was so nice.
I don't think we've seen him in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., but we have seen him in a lot of course, like most of the movies.
Yes.
Right,
and I'm trying to think back if we've seen him in different shows, Marvel shows. I think we have in a few. I can't really think of them right off the bat right now, but I think that was fun. I wasn't expecting to see him in this series, so that was cool. Yay!
Yeah, little cameos here and there. This is great.
Yeah, so very good series. Love Stan Lee. So happy he was in this. And
that was phenomenal.
Yeah, we didn't really have that much J.A.R.V.I.S in this one. We had mainly just like Peggy and Howard, which was kind of fun to see that as well. And even Dan, because he, he's really a good agent, and they make fun of him all the time, and it just sucks. So he's still
he has a
struggling.
handicap, but he was wounded in the war.
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
You should not make fun of that.
And he has a good attitude about life and stuff, because like he goes, okay, people applaud me because I have a handicap, but they don't applaud other people who served like I did and didn't get,
physically
injured.
wounded, but they're wounded inside.
Yeah, or like they heal from their wounds and you can't see it or
They're
something, or it's
mentally
covered, and so that really does suck. And it's true, like how he said it. He goes, because people feel guilty about it. So you should respect and always be reminded, like, oh, they served our country, all of them, not just because you're injured. And yet here in the freaking SSR, everyone makes fun of him, and that sucks.
Oh yeah, it's terrible. It was great that he brought in that witness, and he knew he was a witness because he wasn't talking, and he knew it. But for Thompson to go in there and he did get it out of him.
Yes, he did,
but
because he had the
still,
bottle.
Sousa, I think he would have gotten it after a while, but
I don't know. I mean, I don't like him, but when he came in and did that, I kind of thought he was going to win that and be like, yeah, because that's what he wants. And maybe Dan will learn from that too, because, you trying to be very compassionate to everyone doesn't always help, so you just can't with certain people.
Yeah,
and he
you just have to
wanted
take a
something
different
basic.
angle. Yeah.
Yeah, so that, because he wasn't getting anywhere else. I mean, he might down the road, but he just didn't care.
It would have taken a lot longer. A lot longer.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens next time. Can't wait.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, and we'll see you very soon as always. Bye, guys.